Hello, good evening. Let's do the recap of the trading on Thursday, the 16th of September. Um, let's see what we made from this day. We're watching GBP JPY charts, and where I came to the chart, that was like here on this candle. I started to watch. That's still the open of this candle is 2 hours before London open, so that's quite early. Um, what happened is we had this test of the previous level, then we had a candle closing bullish, meaning it made support, and that's support on all support, so that's a good sign that price can go up, but the candle closed weak bullish, so I could not take an entry based on that candle, also because we have this old resistance in the way. Um, yeah, the next hour also a bullish candle, but again with a big rejection, even rejected EMA. Um, I had no guts to enter on this move. Next candle rejected lower prices, but an entry based on the next candle is again difficult because we have that spike in the way. So still no trade. And then we got a bearish candle creating a resistance. But also that bearish candle doesn't look easy to sell, because we have one, two enormous wicks rejections. So not a trade for me, no sell for me. But then the next candle broke up and broke the highs from all these wicks. That for me was a nice entry. I took it, and let's see where the stop was. Stop was there below this candle, current candle, 15 pips, and there was the previous resistance at 17 pips, so there was room, and I took 16 pips from this trade, so that's 1 to 1, a bit better. And after that, price came down firmly, but we had to deal with the support, so no trade. Then this candle stopped at support, next candle moved up, but that's after the trading day. But you can see this was the third rejection, and quite a nice move already. 27 pips, and that is, well, almost 27 pips. Yeah, quite nice, but nothing for me. One good trade on this chart. Next chart is GBP Aussie. Came to the chart. Let's see, where is that? On this candle. So let's have a good look. This candle closed there to the left. It closed right there in all these wicks. That looks pretty good for a buy, but we were still at the end of this candle. This candle was 2 hours, started 2 hours before London opened, so that's early days. I wanted to buy above this wick, so I wanted the next candle to see wicking down and then coming up to break the high, but that never happened. So I was happy not to buy on the open next candle. Would this candle have been formed an hour later? Yeah, I probably would have bought right away. But this candle closed weak bearish. I cannot sell on such a candle, and I could not buy either. So we had to wait. The next candle is a high volatility candle with big wick up, big wick down, nothing to do there. Then we have another rejection of this complete rejection area, closed bearish. So there was a big thinking, what can we do there? Yeah, if you measure this up, stop is like 12 13 pip, and yeah, there's to here of course a lot of room, but there's a little problem with those wicks. But I took the trade. It was, we have this big rejection, we have then a candle closing at this price, meaning we are back below this resistance, below that resistance. Of that was a, that looks good enough to enter a sell. I saw there, price went down. Let's see how much it went down. Stop was 13 pip, and it moved 12.5 pip down. Now my my profit was not taken within a pip, maybe 0.5 away from my TP. Came back to my entry and I had to close that. Also went up. The hourly was almost closing, and we saw the candle started to wake up. So I closed right away there, and that was a good call. Later on, I did not take any trades on this pair anymore. This candle closed right there above the wick. That looks very nice for a buy, but the stop is 17 pip, and there's only room for to the resistance for 10 pips, into the wicks 15 pips. So that was really hard. I didn't dare to take it, and happy I didn't took it, because if I entered there, I would have closed at the close of this candle. Oh no, I would have been stopped out below there. So yeah, nothing to do. Next candle, high volatility, nothing for me. And this was at the end of the trading day. Didn't watch it anymore. So the last chart is GBP USD. Let's zoom out a bit. Or not. Okay, where did I come to the chart? Like here on this candle. This candle closed right at the support, so I cannot sell. I could not sell. Yeah, there's just nothing. If I would have sold below there, the stop was at least 20 pip, and this is only 7 pip, and that's 15 pip, so no trade there. Next candle closed bullish, but with a huge wick. Did not close back in the range because closed below there. And then a doji, then a weak bullish candle with a rejection wick, cannot do anything. Next candle at a rejection to the downside, did not close strong enough for a buy. Should have been closing in the range there. Well, let's see if we could have bought above this wick. That's 70 pip. Next resistance is there, 10 pip. No trade, just no trade. Then we had a huge candle going down. I wasn't really looking there anymore, but again, nothing to trade, not based on the candle close, because we have a huge stop loss and no room for an entry, for a profit. Next candle, I wanted to see it wicking up, and if then it would break the low of this candle, that could have been a trade, but yeah, still also with a lot of troubles because of that. Yeah, no trade there. So that's it for today. two trades. One ended break even. The other one was a TP. Ended the day ended with +1 R or a little bit better. Okie dokie. That's it. Have a nice evening and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.